You're listening to The Manning Report with your host, James David Manning. The news behind the headlines.
The other thing about Biden is that, he was asked the other day, he said after Trump had been whooping up on him and he was silent, he didn't come back and he didn't, he called Trump a name. I told Biden before and I told all the rest of them, listen, all Biden got to do is say, I heard that preacher up there in Harlem. He don't have to call my name. He can say, I heard that preacher up there in Harlem call you Tribulation Trump, and I guarantee you he'll rise in the polls like the Pillsbury Doughboy if he'll say that, or any of them. They ain't gonna say that. But I bet you if I gave Trump something like that, if I gave Tribulation Trump a word like that, which I will not. But if Biden or any of them Democrats, any of them stood up and said the Harlem preacher said that God said that Trump is a tribulation. By the way, here. I tell you some of these Democrats and some of these Negroes something. I tell you something. When I said, now listen to me very carefully now, because I know how short your mind's can. But when I said that God said that Obama was a long-legged Mac, that all them white boys, all that conservative Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity, and all them boys picked up on it, all of them, and broadcasted to the world the long-legged Mac Daddy. What's that fella out there with that shock jock? What's his name? Howard Stern. He played it every day for a year on his bro. When I said Obama was a long-legged Mac Daddy, all the conservative media, all of Salem media, all the evangelicals, all them boys picked it. All you could hear all over America, the Mac Daddy, long-legged Mac Daddy. Then they get me on that broadcast. I was on every broadcast. I could barely sleep. I was on so many broadcasts talking about the long-legged Mac. That's all. Where'd you hear that what is a long-legged Mac? We ain't never heard nothing like that before. Long-legged Mac Daddy. You see? Right? And it took Obama down. Took him down. The Lord, he's a Mac Daddy. Obama's a Mac Daddy. Obama got a white mama. But now I've told the Democrats, right? I've told them that God said Tribulation Trump, his name is Tribulation Trump. Not one of them. Not one, they won't say it. They won't say it. They're still mad with me. They're still mad with me about what I did to Obama. They're still mad with me about what I said about him. They're still mad with me. I said black folk ain't never built nothing. They're still mad with me about what I took when I took Al Sharpton down, going back a year or so. They still mad with me. But I just gave you a weapon. I ain't on none of y'all side. I ain't for none of y'all. Even these conservative people, they thought, I ain't with you. I'm with Jesus. But these Negroes, and Democrats, they're still mad with me. But I guarantee you right now, if they began to broadcast on their media, on their social media, on Facebook, on their TV channel, their news channel, Tribulation Trump, the Harlem preacher called Trump, Tribulation Trump, I guarantee you they'll take that boy down. Take him down. Same way it took down Obama. But see, they're still mad with me. Still mad. And by the way, they're not only mad with me, but you know what they did? They lied on me. They've lied on me, so they really can't give me they can't come back to me now and eat at my table, because they lied on me. They turned around, they hooked up with the Democrats and the Negroes, hooked up with the LGBTQ crowd, the gay people, right? They all marched against me, so they can't come back now and say that I got a word from the Lord. They can't do that. They may be stupid, but they ain't crazy. They can't do it. So they lost the winner. But they can say, they can say this, he's telling the truth about Biden, and we don't want to lose to Trump. We don't want to lose to Tribulation Trump, so we're going to swallow our pride, and we're going to go ahead and take the word of the man of God up there in Harlem, and we're going to call him Tribulation Trump, because we'd rather swallow our pride than have to deal with 4 more years with Tribulation Trump. And I think that'd be a good bet. But I don't know if they're that smart. They're pretty stupid. I don't know if they're that smart. This is a bit of a news blog we do, looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting, rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.